Children, today we are going to do picture composition. We were doing picture composition even before. Like in standard 1, a picture is given and teacher tells us to say what is happening in the picture. The same way we were doing in second standard also. A picture was put up. You have to talk about the picture. Then you write whatever is going on in the picture in the form of points. In third standard, some bigger picture is given with more number of people, things, and you describe the picture in and write. So in standard 4 also we are going to do picture composition. But here we write it in the form of a paragraph. So what is a picture composition? A picture composition consists of writing sentences based on a given picture or set of pictures. Now, what are the steps to write a picture composition? First of all, we have to observe the picture and understand what the picture is about. We have to carefully observe the things which are there in the picture and the actions what the people are doing in the picture. You have to ask questions based on the things shown, the people's actions, and the answers to those questions you have to write down in the form of notes. Now these answers are points which you have to arrange in a particular order or arrange in a particular sequence. These points will help you in writing meaningful sentences to form a composition. Now, after writing the composition in the form of a paragraph, you have to give a proper heading or a title. Now, this heading or title will depend on the theme of the picture. That means what the picture is about. Now, I said you have to write the composition in the form of a paragraph. A paragraph always begins a finger distance away from the margin. So when you are beginning a paragraph, you have to leave a finger distance and then start writing the paragraph. The next thing is what you have to, how to frame questions. Now in this picture which I have shown you, you have to ask questions about the picture. Now first question will be, what is the picture about? Now you can see an ice cream seller in the picture. So you will say the picture is about an ice cream seller. Now whenever you see an ice cream seller, there will be people around. So how many people are there around the ice cream seller? There are 5 children standing near the ice cream seller. Now you can also give names to these children. Now 5 children are there. You can give names like Meena, Priya, Aditi, Deep, Raj. You can also give names according to your liking or the names of your friends and so on. Now you can see a girl sharing a ice cream with a little boy. So you can say that Meena buys 2 ice creams from the seller. She is giving 1 ice cream to her little brother Deep. You can also see a girl standing near the cart. You can say Priya is buying a ice cream from the seller. You can see a girl nicely enjoying the ice cream. So you can say Aditi is enjoying her ice cream. You can also see a boy who is trying to climb the cart. Now he is a very small boy. He cannot reach the cart. So he is trying to climb it so that he can get ice cream from the seller. So you can give a name like Raj. Raj is trying to climb the cart to get an ice cream. Now you can see the ice cream seller who is wearing a blue coat with a cap. He is smiling all the way. That means he is very happy. You can ask the question, why is the ice cream seller so happy? Now he may be happy because the children are happy, they are enjoying the ice cream. Or he may be happy because he is able to sell many ice creams today. So, and then what all things are kept on the cart. You can see 4 bottles on the cart. You can say how many bottles are there on the cart. 4 bottles are there on the cart. Now what those bottles will contain? They will contain different varieties of cream which can be used as toppings for the ice cream. So now whatever answers you have collected, now these answers are your points for writing meaningful sentences. But this answers cannot be written in any order. It has to be put in a logical sequence so that it has some meaning. So you have to arrange the sentences in proper order and form a paragraph. So you have understood the picture, so you can write the paragraph. I have written about the picture in the form of a paragraph for you. You can go through it. Now you have to open your composition book. To the left hand side you have to draw the picture which I have shown. And on the right hand side you will draw double line. You will write today's date. Put the topic as picture composition, and below that you will start writing the paragraph about the picture. Now you have seen that in the last section I have also put one exercise for you where I have shown one more picture. So you have to write a paragraph based on that picture. So on the next page you will draw that picture, and to the right hand side you will be describing the picture and writing it in the form of a paragraph. Thank you, children.